I did not sleep well last night. Tossing and turning, even bad dreams. My mind, it just would not shut off. I finally got up. It was around, 3:30 this morning. Made some tea. I sat in the dark for a little while, just breathing. Maybe you've had nights like that lately. Maybe you've been watching the news or scrolling your phone or just lying there wondering what is going to happen next. Things are changing fast, aren't they? One day the next. Every day is just something different. The world feels so unsettled, unsafe, like the ground beneath us keeps shifting. It's hard to rest when you feel that way. It's hard to feel peace when you don't know what tomorrow is going to look like. I want to talk about that today. Not because I have all the answers, but because I've been there. And maybe, together, we can find our way back to something steady. If I have to be honest, I've been feeling a little scared lately. Not of anything specific that I can really put my finger on. Just everything. The way things change overnight. The way the world feels more divided than ever. The way you wake up and something new has happened, and you have to figure out how to feel about it. So exhausting. It's not just the big things. It's the way it seeps into everything. You try to make dinner and, your mind is somewhere else. Try to watch a show and you can't focus. You lie down at night and your brain just goes and goes and goes. What if this happens? What if that happens? What if everything falls apart? I was doing that last night. My mind just spinning. But my mind was making up all kinds of scenarios, playing out worst case situations in my head. And none of them happened. None of them might ever happen. But my mind didn't know that. My body was living through every single one. That's what worry does. It starts to consume you. It steals your sleep, steals your peace. It steals the moment you're actually living in right now. Around 3:30 this morning, I finally got up. I could have stayed in bed, could have kept tossing and turning, but I knew that just wasn't helping. So I got up and made some tea. I sat at the kitchen table in the dark, and I just sat there. No phone, no news, no scrolling, just me and the quiet. And after a while, I started to breathe a little deeper. I started to notice things. I noticed the way the tea felt warm in my hands, the way the house was so still, the way nothing bad was actually happening in that exact moment. Everything I was afraid of was somewhere else or sometime else, but not right here, not right now. I realized something that I've learned before, but I just keep forgetting. Fear lives in the future. Worry lives in the what if. And right now, in this moment, I'm okay. The house is quiet, the tea's warm, and I'm breathing. Now, that doesn't mean that the bad things are not real. They are. The world is unsettled, and things are changing so fast. And there are reasons to be concerned. But concern is different from consumption. Concern says, I will pay attention, and I will do what I can. I will trust God with the rest. Consumption says, I cannot think about anything else. I can't sleep. I cannot function, and I am drowning in it. And I don't want to live like that. And I don't want you to live like that either. So, here's what I reminded myself at 3:30 this morning. And this is what I want to remind you. Do not be anxious about anything. That verse does not say bad things will not happen. It doesn't say you are wrong to be afraid. It says, do not let the anxiety consume you. Don't let it take over. Because there's another way. You can bring it to God. Every single fear. Every single what if. Every worst case scenario. You don't have to carry it alone. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give you. Do not let your hearts be troubled. That's not a command to stop feeling. It's an invitation to receive something different. His peace is not like the world's peace. You know, the world's peace says everything is fine, but everything is not fine. His peace says, even when things are not fine, you don't have to fall apart. It's a different kind of steady. So here's what I'm trying to do. Maybe it'll help you too. I'm limiting when I look at the news. I'm not ignoring it. I'm not burying my head in the sand. But I'm not letting it follow me into every hour of my day. I check once, maybe twice, then I turn it off. Because I realize something. The news is designed to keep me watching. And it's designed to make me afraid. That's how it holds my attention. I don't need to give it my whole day. And I don't need to give it my sleep either. Another thing I'm doing is I'm doing something with my hands. When my mind begins to spin, and just spin and spin and spin, I go to the kitchen. I need bread. I'll chop vegetables, or I'll just wash dishes. Something physical. Something present. Something that brings me back to my body. Because fear lives in my head. The fastest way out of the head is in my hands. I'm also praying before I go to sleep. This is helping me so much. They're not fancy prayers. I just will simply say, God, I'm scared. I'm giving this to you. I don't want it. Please help me rest. And, sometimes I fall asleep in the middle of a prayer. But that's fine. That is the point. And then I'm also reminding myself that today is all I have. Tomorrow it might be hard. And next week might be harder. But right now, in this moment, I'm okay. And that's enough for today. I also want to take a moment to encourage you. And I want to say, you're not weak for being afraid. And you're not lacking faith. You're human. The world is changing fast. And things are happening that we can't control. Your body's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. It's paying attention. And it's trying to protect you. But here's what I've learned. Fear is a terrible master. It'll take everything if you let it. Your sleep, your peace, your joy, your today. But fear can also be a messenger. It can say, something feels unsafe. And then you get to decide what to do with that message. You can let it consume you. Or you can hand it to God and say, I can't carry this anymore. That's not weakness. That is the most honest prayer that there is. I kept thinking about something else this morning too. Something that I hadn't thought about in a really long time. I remembered in Scripture when it talked about Peter when he stepped out of the boat. Do you remember that? He saw Jesus walking on the water. Well, Peter said, Lord, if it is you, tell me to come to you on the water. And you remember what Jesus said? He said, come. So Peter got out of the boat. He walked on the water toward Jesus. And then he looked at the waves, the wind, and all the chaos around him. And he started to sink. He didn't sink because he lacked faith. He sank because he took his eyes off Jesus and looked at the storm. Here's what I love about that story. Peter did not have perfect faith. He got scared. He started to go under, but he didn't drown because he cried out, "Lord, save me." And Jesus reached out his hand and caught him immediately. Not after Peter proved himself, not after he stopped being afraid, and not after the storm calmed down. Jesus reached out in the middle of the sinking, in the middle of the fear, and the chaos. That's the kind of God we serve. One who doesn't wait for us to have perfect faith. One who doesn't shame us for being afraid. He reaches out his hand when we're still going under, and he says, "I have you. Don't be afraid." The storm didn't immediately stop for Peter. The wind was still blowing, the waves were still crashing. But Jesus was holding him, and that was enough. And that's what I'm holding on to today. The storm is still here, and the world is still unsettled, but I am still afraid sometimes. But he has his hand on me, and he's not letting go. And he's not letting go of you either. I want to pray for you for real, not a performative way. In a 3 a.m. kitchen table honest way. God, I do not know who is listening to this, but you do. You know their name. You know what woke them up tonight. You know the fear that is sitting on their chest. I ask you to give them peace. The real kind. The kind that lives underneath the fear, even when the fear is loud. Help them to breathe. Help them let go of what they cannot control. And you help them feel your presence, even if just for a moment. And if they cannot sleep tonight, sit with them and keep them company. And you remind them that they are not alone. In Jesus' name, amen. I want to take a minute and tell you about something that came out of nights just like that one. I've been writing in the dark, in the 3 a.m. moments, and in the fear. And 2 books came out of it. One is called The Heart of Home. It's for the woman who is tired, overwhelmed, and who stands at the kitchen sink wondering if any of this matters. It's not about keeping a perfect house. It's about creating a sacred space where God feels welcome and your soul can finally rest. And the other one is called Hannah's Promise. It's the second book in my Amish fiction series. It's about a young wife losing her sight, a husband hiding a son, and a family learning that love without truth, it's not love at all. I wrote these books because I believe that light does not shout. It simply shines. I want to send a little of that light out into the world. If you need a book to remind you that you are not alone, or a gentle word just to help you breathe again, maybe one of these books is for you. You'll find the links below, and they are over on Amazon if you're interested. Okay, one more thing before I go. I've been thinking about the word peace in the Bible. Shows up over and over. But my favorite is when Jesus says, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. Not as the world gives do I give to you." Not as the world gives. The world gives peace when everything's fine, when the news is good, and the future is secure, and nothing bad is happening. That's not real peace. That's just the absence of problems. Jesus gives a different kind of peace. A peace that exists even when problems are everywhere. A peace that is not dependent on circumstances, and a peace that comes from Him. It stays with you no matter what. That's what I want, and that's what I am reaching for. And I think that's what you want too. So here is my challenge for both of us. Tonight, when you lie down, try something. Do not try to fix the world, and do not try to figure everything out. And don't try to predict the future. Just breathe. Put your hand on your chest and say, Jesus, I am scared. Give me your peace, not the world's peace, yours. And then wait. Not for the fear to disappear, but for something else to show up underneath it. That something else is peace. Small and quiet, but real. And it is yours. You're not alone in this. I'm right there with you. In the sleepless nights, in the 3 a.m. fears. At your kitchen table, drinking tea, trying to breathe. We're going to get through this. Not because the world will get safer, but because we have something the world cannot give us and cannot take away. We have His peace, and that's enough. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I'm praying for you, for your sleep, your peace, and for your heart. If you're lying awake tonight, come back to this. Listen again. Let my voice remind you that you are not alone, because you're not, and you never have been. And I'll see you next time.